Right.
Hey guys, welcome to day number 3 of 21 Days Tools Transformation. And it's a wonderful day, and I just love to share my little bit about me, how my journey has started, and so that we can connect and understand more each other. So, I have been, struggling with my health issues, anxiety issues, and many more things after my pregnancy. And I was not finding a solution just to take medication, which was not really healthy for me, making me lethargic, making me feeling so low and depressive. I'm feeling even more depressive. So nothing was quite helping me. And that time I came across a video of Sadhguru. So why depression happens, what actually, how we conduct our body so that it finally our body and mind gives up, and we fall into the pit of depression, anxiety, and many more things, and other things which are also come as our physical health issues. It shows in our body, different part of body, like diabetes, like our arthritis, like so many of lifestyle diseases. These are mainly start with our emotional imbalance. Well, so I have started my journey from there, and I have started learning and knowing how the things are happening, what my body is actually doing that is making me sick, making me feel bad, making me feel worried, feared, and I can't have a peace of mind all the time. I'm just worried about something and other, and I couldn't stop thinking. It was just like it was so automatic, my mind was. So after that, the slowly I started understanding why it happens. Then I started actually focusing on myself more inside, what kind of feelings, what kind of thought I'm getting. And it took me long time to come back to my normalcy, stop my medication, and go back to the normal, normal mental health issue. That without any issues I became normal. So it took at least 5 years of time, and I was on medication. That same time I was following different methods, like silva method of altered state of mind, breath work by Strange Daga, meditation by Sadhguru, and healing methods by different masters, learning neuro linguistic programs which can help me, and anapanasati meditation which helped me lot to calm and quiet my mind and take me to a different level. And it's just unimaginable how that phase feels. I mean, it's just different. You have to experience it to know what it is. I cannot say it in my words. I can say just it's a place of absolute bliss. Okay, so then I explore chakras, and I explore the epigenetic neurochemistries, and how the autonomic system works, and how our brain chemistry plays a role in in our different kind of mood swings, our behaviors, our creating patterns, creating our whole life, and all that. So so there is lot of things I have learned, and from in the process I have learned through from Sadhguru, Shrens Daga, Jay Shetty, Vishen Lakiani, Antonio Anharini, Dr. Zoe Dispenza, Marisa Pierce. They're all big, named phenomenal people who have changed the how people think, and respond and react and create their own reality to how they can do it, and what is the possibility that is there, that is present. So they have absolutely made a change, and I feel that everybody of us have that capability to have that kind of life, that kind of energy, that kind of explore to that possibilities, that own, see what we are capable of, and creating that beautiful life, joyous life, happiest life, rather than falling into the pit of competition, Facebook, Insta, this and that. You don't need all of that. I don't say it's bad, but they don't define you. You are much more bigger, smarter, and smarter than that. And this today's topic is about how our body is a miracle creator. It can do immense, amazing, things just like magic, but we need to know how to do it. Our ancestors knew how to do that, but we don't know that. We lost that inner connection. We need to rebuild that connection to get back to that stage where we feel complete, whole, and see the bigger perspective and possibilities. Okay, so let's go back to our topic today. And now you know a little bit about me, and you can comment in the section a little bit about you, what is about your journey, what you do, and everything else to have that connection. So, well, I would love to know that. So the next thing is, our body is miracle creator. How I can say that? You just imagine, you just breathe. You do not need to have remind yourself a simple thing that I need to breathe every second, otherwise I'll die. No, we do not need to do that. That happens automatically. Blink of your eyes, that happen automatically. And your heartbeats, that happens automatically. When you see food, your saliva comes in your mouth, that happens automatically. When you're hungry, you get some juices in your stomach, and it makes your stomach ready to digest the food. Once you have food, you do not command your mind or body, now you digest it, now you do this, now you have to create this much of calcium, this much of protein, this much amount of different vitamins and proteins. No, it just does automatically. It has a inner process, innate process. Your body does know its work. What we don't know is we always interfere in the process. We always, into our mind, we keeps on interfering. It keeps on thinking different things, and that affects the process. Otherwise, our body is just a miracle machine. It does its job just like a supercomputer, actually, even more than that, right? So we need to learn how to command it, how to control it, how to how we can do things in a better way, so that our mind and body will be aligned, and we will have much more we can switch out, we can do much more things, just not eating, sleeping, and reproducing, but how we can change our whole life through our body, how it can help us to do that, and how we are damaging it, how we can repair it, and heal it, uh, and we can just leave the body, and it will automatically heal. How amazing is that? We don't need to be taking so much of medication, right? So let's see how that happens. How does this machine works, how it creates the miracle, how it can heal itself. So Let me explain you how your body is our body is a miracle machine. It's a creator, and it's so automative and extraordinary, but than anything else built on this whole earth. So our body has a DNA which renews itself totally, completely in every 2 months. Our skin rebuilds itself in 1 month totally. Our liver rebuilds itself in 6 weeks of time. And stomach lining in our stomach rebuilds itself in 5 days. Our brain rebuilds itself in 1 year of time. Our blood renews itself in 4 months, and our bones of our body builds a whole new skeleton in every 3 months. And apart from it, our body has 100 trillion of cells, which is more than the stars exist in the Milky Ways. So now you can understand why this body is a miracle machine, because it itself is a miracle. It has more than 10,000 test buds in our tongue. So just imagine how powerful it is. It is all natural, it is given, it is we are blessed with, and but we are not aware of it. We just think which is blood and flesh and some meat, and that's it. Our body is that, and if we are doing this, it will happen like that. No, it's not. It has its own functioning. So we need to see deeper within ourselves, go deeper, believe, trust, to see that what possibilities we are carrying. Our trillions of cells carries, each cell carries lots and lots of it, much more possibilities. Hundreds of trillions of cells carries 100 trillion possibilities to create something new. So it's us who's going to choose what we want to do. It's us, it's our mind which is giving a direction to whole of our body. And we're feeling that yes, we're just this body, just this, flesh and blood. But it's not, we are much more than that. We are infinite being. So that's how bigger, and that's that much big, huge possibilities we have to create bigger things, bigger possibilities in our life. So yes, I'm back. Sorry, I got disconnected. Well, so we are talking about, when we're talking about our body, the new story, then science says that you are a highly sophisticated technological advanced system of soft technology with ability to regulate, regenerate, and adapt to the extremes and heal every organ, every gland and tissues in your body. So that's how powerful we are, and this is the new invention, new story. And we used to believe that okay, if we have a problem, we have to go, have to take medication, get a surgery, do this, do that, and all that. But now the scientist says it's all epigenetic. It's all, your body have that power to heal itself. And you have to just give time and allow it to happen, because it is the most sophisticated machine which is more adaptable. So we are not now coming back to the our old self, to connect to ourselves, to regenerate and heal and function in a much more bigger and better way. So here is the question: if we have so much of possibility, thousands of trillions of cells, and it has so many possibilities, then why we fall sick? Why we don't achieve what you want? Why we cannot create the way we want to create things? And why we create disease? So that is a whole science to it. We, our body, our system is a soft technology, as science says now. As our in Hinduism, we know that this exists, energy exists, vibration exists, and we operate from that vibration. When we are in lower vibration, we tend to fall sick, and when we are in higher vibration, our bodies manifest more, create more, we have lots of energy, and we have aura, our aura spreads. And you will see some people really have amazing personality. You don't know what they look so normal, but there is something good about, different about them. Once you see them, you feel like, oh, there is something to them. So now we also have like aura, um, energy field, measuring machine, by how we can measure our own aura, how a yeah, fear, thought of fear can decrease our aura field, and how a positive thought can increase our field of aura. So like energy field, it can increase. So there are so many, you can just go into the YouTube and explore. Wow, there is so many things about you know energy, which is just amazing. It will just blow your mind, and you need to know this. And when I came to know that, it just blew my mind. I just started experiment on with my own thought, my own idea, with my own body, to heal it. To I have done different kind of things to make myself fit, healthy, and the way I wanted to conduct my life. Okay, so, and there is something called energy medicine too. We knew about it from the our ancient tradition. There was energy medicine, right? We heal through through energy exchange. So now people are doing that, into more into Reiki, this, that, and all. Now that's coming because people think, oh, this is scientific, but this is not this is not new. This is just not scientific. It was just existing from the day one, of people explored it. Our ancient people knew about it, they used it, they less dependent on those medicines that we are depending on, because they knew that our body, it creates all the hormones, or all the chemicals that we need to heal our body. As I know, I heard one of my mentors said, our body is the largest chemical industry that releases so many kind of chemicals to heal our body. And every thought and every feeling creates different kind of chemicals in our body. It releases automatically, different hormones get released, and when we heal our body, and that automatically, that it when we align that and we wanted to heal, we automatically release those hormones, those chemicals, which automatically heal our body. So now the beautiful topic, that is epigenetic. Epigenetic means something above genes. What do we say nowadays is, our body is I am diabetic because my father is, I am obese because my mother was, and I am poor because my father was, I look like this because somebody else is like that. It runs in our family. Mostly I have cancer because my grandma has cancer and all those things. Even I heard a lot of it when recently I went to a hospital, and I heard that the doctor asking who else have those kind of disease in your family. This is the genetics, and there is, but the science is also coming up with this stuff that it is they rule it over that there is nothing genetics. It can be epigenetic. There is something over genetics. Scientists found that only 1% of the genes are hereditary. That means if you have your father, mother, or somebody else in your family running the same disease, you only have 1% of chance that you might get that disease. But 99%, it will not impact you till the time you are not giving expression to it, till the time you are not believing it, till the time you are not giving that thought to it, till the time you are not staying in the same kind of environment which creates that kind of mind. You are not eating that kind of food, having that kind of habit which will trigger. Okay, so we all have a free will. So the possibility of occurring that disease is just 1%, but we have a free will. We have a free will not to encourage that thought, that belief, that habit which can give the expression to the genes, that the possibilities to create that disease in our own and in our own body. Okay, so all right, so that this is what is proven by the scientists. The problem is not that the around, not in the tissue, but it's around the tissue. Like my mentor says, it's so well. The problem is not in the tissues, but it's around the tissues. It's what you say about it, the broadcast around this. What do you keep on saying to yourself? What is it cells are listening to? Your body is listening to you, what you are saying to them. So it's all boiled down to that. So we are humans are soft technology. It's just like each body cells retrieve and retain and store the information. Whatever you consume, it retain. So for every thought and emotion, like I said, there is a chemical reaction to it. And when we give that chemical reaction, and we do it more and more of enough number of times, so it become more of our habit. So from our habit, so we create some or other ease or disease. That depends on what kind of thought we have. So it's just like, for an example, you wanted to listen to certain songs and it comes in certain channel of FM. So you have to tune into that channel to listen to those songs, because the songs comes in those channels. So only you have to change the channel. So when you keep on saying yourself those things which is not not good for yourself, it's not healthy, it's not positive, it's bad thoughts, thinking of bad thoughts, doing bad habits, doing it again and again and again and again, that means you are tuning to a wrong frequency, tuning to a wrong FM, tune giving instruction, and your tissues are learning that, okay, this is what we are doing, this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do, and it create the same kind of disease in your body. So otherwise, just imagine, in every 25 you have 20, our body changes 25 million cells in every second, and in every second 25 million cells, new cells born. So where is the possibility of getting those disease? Because our body is changing, though we cannot say because it's constant, but but it is changing. But why we're holding on to those same disease, same problems, same ideas, same thought, and same problems? Because what we say to ourselves, what kind of thought we're thinking, what kind of food we're eating, what kind of mental food we are mental food in terms of what kind of program you watch, what kind of you know uh, let's say you stick onto some kind of game which is violent, so your every cell of your body react to it, and you slowly get start reacting in a little violent way, and though you don't see it, but the other people can see it. I saw in the young adults when they started playing more of those kind of games, they became more violent. They slowly became violent without their notice. So I have noticed this. So this thing happens, and it's same with the disease. It just happened because you are saying it to yourself. You are holding on to that thought, that emotion, and that creates more of that disease, more of that create and it creates more of same chemicals which make you feel sick, make you feel ill, and it finally you say that I have this disease, this is hereditary. This is not hereditary. This is not what you are not victim to your DNAs, but you have a free will to change that DNA expression, to change that what you are saying to yourself, that changing your instruction that you are giving to your body. What you say, what you think are like is like instruction to your body and mind, and every tissue and every cell of your body. So so that's why we say talk nicely, talk positively, and do good things and good habits, and so that we will have more healthiest, wealthiest, beautiful, life. The people who grow in, more poverty, they feel that they feel that okay, my life is this because my father was that. So every second you have a choice to change your genetic expression through giving it a new idea, and you're creating a new habit, and that's how you can change your life. That's what I used to think, that why I am holding into some kind of thought and ideas, especially some kind of mm, this kind of disease, I mean problems in my body, if my body is changing so much every day. So the problem is my body is automatically changing, but my thoughts, my behaviors, my ideas, my thinking, my beliefs, my habits, everything is same. So again and again, also the new genes also come grow with the old ideas, old beliefs, old habits. So what is that going to change? Nothing going to change in our life till the time we are not exercising our free will, not choosing to be healthy, thinking good, eating well, and doing things what is much more important for us, and creating new habits, meaningful things that is good for us. So yeah, this is the reason. That's why we suffer, we create disease, and we can actually overcome it through our changing our thoughts, our I mean our genetic expression. We can change, and we can heal our every part of our body. We just have to let it go, and um, let it heal, let the body do the work, not to interfere much into the process. That's why it says when you don't forgive someone, when you have a fight, there's that, and you hold on to the emotional trauma, so you don't heal. Every time you think about it, you triggered, you again feel bad, again cry, you curse and do all those things. You create same amount of same kind of chemicals in your body, so your body doesn't heal. It creates the same pain. The if it would be years back, but when you think about it, it will keep you feel like it is happening right now. And with that, your body doesn't know that it happened, but it feels like it is happening right now, and it will create the same chemicals. So that's the reason you hold on more to it. So you have to learn to let it go. That's why everyone says forgive, forgive. And we think, why we need to forgive? We have to forgive to let go. Because if we are not forgiving it, we are holding it to ourselves. We are holding those diseases in our own body, not in somebody's other's body, but we are feeling the pain, we are dealing with the problem, we are dealing with the with the pain that we are going through, the trauma we are going through, the grief we are going through. And it became later on, it became very hard to let go. So now on that, we know that this how is body is, you know everything is happening in our body, how is the energy is working in our body, how our cells are creating problem in our body, our thought and our habits creating disease in our body. So the only way we can heal it, and it's the easiest way that we can do it, is changing our frequency, changing our energy, changing the broadcast around the cells, so that it can influence our genes. And the better the genes are, they'll influence in a better way toward creating more good proteins in our body, which means healthiest body we can have. That means first thing which we have to change is our thought and our patterns, our emotions, which is called our environment, the with whom we live, where we live, what we eat, and what kind of toxins we take in terms of food, or in terms of thought, in terms of people around us. When we change that influence positively to the genes, it just broadcasts all the positive things. When you change all the toxins, all, and we change the environment from our body, changes all the environment around our body, and we created something positive, habits, start doing exercising, start taking good food, start taking good care of our health, reading or learning and everything, that changes the expression of genes itself. Okay, now the genes are changing itself, the cells are changing, and cells are influencing the genes, they're becoming healthier. Now the healthier cells producing healthier genes, the healthier genes producing healthier proteins. And we human, our body is made of proteins, right? We need more of proteins, so healthiest proteins means healthiest body. So change your environment, to change your cell, to change your genes, to change your proteins, and to have a healthy, wealthy, and beautiful life. Once you do it, your energy shift. And how we have to do it? It's a very a very small habits that we have to change to change our genetic expressions. Well, that we're going to cover in the next. And thank you so much for listening to this and watching this. And you have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.